Hello, everybody, and welcome to another wonderful episode of Pretty Fly for a Senpai. I am Time Muffin, and I am a humble dragon trainer wandering the wilderness in search of a situation in which to ply my wares.
Oh, thank goodness. I happen to have a dragon that's asleep, but I can't get it to wake up. I think it said its name was Hero 19X.
Oh no! This took a turn! Oh no! Oh no.
I'm sleeping.
Well, lucky for you, I happen to have a dose of Arifureta from Commonplace to World's Strongest here in my back pocket.
Oh my gosh, you got a Blu-ray copy of Arifureta in cylinder form. This is just
Perfect. It's very large. It's a large. You'll need a special DVD player for this one.
Yeah, it's really weird how it's just like this long, like this thing is like, it's gonna reach all the way up into his intestines. Here we go.
Oh,
All
I
right.
thought you meant Blu-ray
Help me
player,
out
but
with this. Oh, wait, are these bigger than the Blu-ray ones?
larger, much larger.
Much more cylindrical.
I'm concerned. No.
As you-
It's okay, we can Jesus. We can abandon the bit.
Abandon the, how do we back out? Where's the big red button? Where's the big red button? Well, we're talking about Arifureta today. We're talking about harem isekai self-insert edgelord bullshit. Yeehaw! What? I guess we'll start on the dragon bit, since
We're all thinking it.
boy, I just don't even know where to start. Like, that is someone's kink on the. Someone was way into deep dragon penetration.
I am honestly kind of surprised that was even allowed to be shown. I don't know.
I was about to say that.
I don't know the laws and rules. I mean, technically that dragon turns into a person. So like ostensibly, that probably doesn't look that different from their human butthole, but
That's true.
I mean,
Max, I was shocked when it popped up on screen. Like, I knew what he was referencing when he was talking about the dragons have one weak spot, and it's in the rear. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's a spot with no scales on the. Oh no, I forgot what show I was watching. And then it showed the close up. It showed the close up of the sphincter, and I was like,
sphincter.
oh, we're doing this. We're going hard here.
that was the part that was like, that's maybe a bit more than I feel we needed to go into this. Like, it could be kind of funny doing a little, and then you just like look up into the sky and all the birds fly away.
Yeah.
You know, but like instead we're like, next 5 minutes, this is what we're doing.
We're committed.
This is what we're doing now.
Hope you're ready for this. You're punching this rod.
I'm gonna get it with my fists. I'm gonna get it all up in there. Gonna get a rhythm down. Sheesh.
Boy, this show really went some places. I'm just.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to figure out. Like, it feels like every member of the harem is like a bunker buster directly into someone's kink. Every single character of the harem is a different type of fetish.
Why did that just brain blast? What the Is this what the author wanted? He just wanted to explain all the kinks.
You want to,
It's possible.
You have Tsundere Loli. You have
Nope.
big booby bimbo.
Nope.
You have your masochist, loves to be ignored. And then you get into do not cross this line territory.
I am surprised that Hajime is not a sadist.
Yo, Same.
He seems to be enjoying himself a lot. It's a little bit of a left turn, but like Hajime actively ruined my enjoyment of this anime. I really, really don't like him. Like
He's kind of a butthole.
he's kind of a butthole
Sorry.
to everybody.
We went
And
back
like
to that.
every like every interaction he has, like I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna be like, sorry, there's nothing in it for me. And then the person's gonna be like, could you please have a human emotion for 2 seconds? And he's like, no, I want compensation. They're like, fine, I'll pay you money. It's like, awesome. Now I'll do it.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Oh, I love this guy so much. He's just like a random rogue. He's like any other highway robbery character, just with slight morals.
But then everybody who's like been with him is like someone else there's the peak of whatever when Hajime's about to like threaten someone or kill something, and then someone's next to him goes, hold on, wait, he's gonna do the thing.
The thing.
He's gonna do the lecture thing where he tells the blonde-haired boy about how he needs to live his life and not worry about the people who died before him because it's his life now. And someday he'll look back on it and go, maybe those people all died so I could be a good boy. It's like, wow, that was really deep. Some real... I'm 14 and this is deep shit happening repeatedly in this show.
Maybe I would take it seriously if any other character were saying it, but coming out of this guy's mouth, like, I don't want to take life lessons from you.
It's wild because I know, like, you know, the whole reason why he's being a dick, you know, it's because one of his classmates, you know, shot him down the hole. But, you know, there's people like Subaru who has a shitty ass time in ReZero, but I mean, he doesn't act like this.
Yo, Subaru was a million times better than this guy.
Oh,
Yeah, go
100%.
back to Subaru, dude. He was he at least had like some humanity in him.
He did. Speaking of Subaru, one of the studios that did this also did ReZero.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
That explains it because it's a light novel.
There were 2 studios that worked on it, White Fox and Asred, which White Fox did like ReZero, Akame ga Kill, Devil is a Part-Timer. Like, there are probably other facets of the studio. The other studio that worked on it is probably where a lot of the ecchi shit comes from, because they did things like Mirai Nikki and Corpse Party, and like half of the shit that they have made is ecchi.
And what's that other studio?
Asred.
Oh, okay.
ASREAD. But yeah, they've just done a lot of ecchi.
As read out of a book.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
I did want to bring up a thought that I had, though, that Hiro had mentioned, like, he changed so much because he was tossed down a hole, but was it also possible that the monster meat was, like, messing with his head?
That's what they said was the monster meat, they don't eat it because it's considered poisonous, and it kind of also loses humanity, but it I feel like it tainted him.
That's kind of what I thought. After the scene where he's training the Beast Man rabbit people, and they all just kind of lose their minds, and they're like, we love killing so much. We loved hearing the screams of pain as the life drained from their eyes. And like all of the women and children are like, yeah, that was a good one. I kind of thought to myself, like, so is the main character crazy? Is he like off his nut right now?
He's just lost his damn mind. He's just still in that hole, just eating monster meat.
I mean, not even in the hole, but I'm just saying, like, so is this guy like unstable from the monster meat? Because that was the vibe I got.
They did show like his DNA getting all manipulated and whatnot.
Yeah.
So probably, I go with yes.
I also got to say that I didn't love that the way he got stronger was just by eating. Cool. You know, we've watched JoJo, we've watched Demon Slayer, which both have such really good, impactful training arcs, which really makes me want to see a training arc before just being handed on a plate. Oh, just eat this meat. Now you're super strong. And you know how to build. You know how to summon gun and Humvee,
That's quite a spell.
I love summoning gun.
which is OP. Yeah, because no one else has gun or Humvee.
Ancient magics, you know?
Once he gets to like a high enough kill streak, he can summon Moab or something.
Yo.
He could like kill 60,000 people at once, I guess.
Word.
Casually.
Sorry. I was thinking about how. So I recently watched the Assassin Isekai that aired this season. And that literal orbital strike literally happens in that show at one point. So hearing you say eventually he'll summon Moab, my brain immediately went, oh, that's right. This is an isekai. That'll probably happen at some point, won't it?
I mean, it's pretty much like it is very much alluded to that this is going to end with him killing a god, because they let you know every episode, anyone who stands in my way is my enemy, and I kill my enemies, even if my enemy is a god. And everyone's like, oh, you gotta kill this god for us. Oh, I just want to get back home. But I mean, if a god were my enemy, I don't give a crap what happens in this world, but if the god gets in my way, I guess I gotta shoot him. That kills a god,
Shoot him
right?
with my big old sniper rifle. Oh, God.
Dude is so edgy.
Last 5 episodes were just a series of groans from me. It's like
I got a massive amount of enjoyment when that one dude was just like, hey, you, edgelord.
yeah.
Thank you. At least someone said it for 2 seconds, even if they were.
It was the one moment that I really liked Hajime though, was when the guy said, "Hey, you edgelord," and he's like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" He looked behind him. The guy's like, "Don't look behind you."
I'm talking to you.
It was so good. That was my favorite Hajime moment in the whole thing.
Well, also, when that guy got shot in the head and he shot at the same time, did he like hear a gunshot and react fast enough to trick everyone? I don't know what happened.
That part confused me because like I didn't understand how Shea, she got shot or whatever. She all of a sudden had a wound in her stomach at the same time that the teacher got stabbed with poison needle, at the same time that the bad student got attacked, and then Hajime kills the bad student, and then in the Humvee after, Yue is like, "You're real nice to your teacher, because she would have killed him, and now she doesn't. Now she doesn't have to worry about it, knowing that you killed him. She can still be a good teacher." I rewatched it 5 times and I still have no fucking idea what the hell they're referring to.
I didn't quite get the logic either. Like, it was something about they didn't want the teacher to like give up on her kind heart or whatever, and not be sad of that kid just dying by a sniper they didn't know, as opposed to one of his classmates, I guess, is the logic.
Was there a sniper?
Well, that was what they were doing, was like, I don't know.
This is why I'm so confused.
That's what I thought had happened, was like someone was shooting him in the distance, like he was going to change loyalties, so they were like, okay, we don't need this guy anymore, and shoot him. And then like Hajime somehow heard the gunshot, like quick shot at the same time, so everybody got confused. I don't know.
I got very confused by that bit. That's my one big like plot hole confusion moment.
I think the thing is, this whole anime feels weirdly rushed in its pacing in some parts.
Yeah.
Like they offhandedly mention past events instead of showing them, and that bugged me a few different times. Like Shia was gifted her hammer, and like the first time she brings it out, she's like, time to use that hammer you guys gave me off screen. And then she starts swinging around. It's like, oh, she has a hammer now, you know? And she's like, you told me the other day that we would go to touristy places instead of showing us the conversation. I mean, I guess it was a time constraint maybe, but it happened enough that I really felt it.
There were a lot of montages. I felt it in like episode 11, 12. There were like 5 montages over the course of 3 episodes. When they were like getting ready for war for the dragon, and then there was another montage in the next episode, and then the episode after that there were like 2 more montages, and I'm like, oh, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't show why. I understand that for some things like training arcs and things like that, you need to do the montage to not show everything, because we got 12 episodes. We got to chop, or 13 episodes, 14 if you want to count that recap episode.
Yeah.
But, which that was really early for a recap episode.
I don't even think it was in my watch list.
Okay, it's probably for the best. It was like after five episodes, there was a recap episode telling you what happened in the 5 episodes before it. But after the first, like there's the first montage when he's learning all the books at the bottom of the labyrinth, and then after that they just go into montage crazy. I was surprised that he did not recruit the dark-haired elf demon girl to the harem. That was a twist to me.
Yeah, I was kind of getting to like the feeling that any woman that he talks to for more than 2 sentences is going to join this group.
Mm-hmm.
Like he has some type of like weird aura that makes every woman just lose her mind for a bit. I don't know. They all act the same too. Like it's not like, oh, you're cute, or you did a cute thing, or I like that thing, like I like talking to you, whatever. They're just like, mine now. Take my soul.
It just shoots pheromones into the air like fungus spores, and it just infects all the women around.
My body and my soul is yours forever, master.
Take
it's like,
it.
yes, this is how someone who's lived for like 300 years would talk to someone else.
Mm-hmm. It was, yeah, the fact that it was crazy how every single girl that he ran into, which thank God they didn't, at least the merfolk girl was like daddy and not like actual father, not creepy, yuck, yikes.
Yeah.
So she wanted him to be big bro at first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you gotta feel that kink somewhere,
Oh, at least that was only in there for a minute before they hard diverted into a more acceptable course, in my eyes anyway. At least he acted like a father, and it was all good. It was all cool at that point. But like, yeah, I could see this show easily being a self-insert fantasy for a lot of degenerates. You can feel free to cut the pregnancy of that pause. Speaking of pregnancy, that ending when they're all like, we all want to have your babies. Yikes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway,
I want Hajime to take my virginity.
oh boy,
He's such a stand-up guy.
Yue's all like, I'm ready to have a baby. And she is like, same. And Tio's like, yeah, count me in.
What?
If we're doing this,
Well, let's do it.
we got this 3-way pregnancy pact rolling. So
It really feels like each episode is just a poorly hacked together intro to an adult animation or something. It's like, we need to make an excuse. All right, guys.
yo,
What they're like, what he's taking a shower and he slips. Okay, is this anything?
I had a distinct this is the dialogue in a porn without the payoff feeling in a lot of
Yeah.
situations in this show. Like, you could just watch. You're on the internet. You're streaming this. You could just go somewhere and handle that.
Go somewhere.
We hoping that like maybe this was a bit more palatable to boot up on your family TV in the living room.
Oh,
I want 800 upskirts on that bunny girl. Okay, that's fun for the whole family.
And like and that screen cap you had.
Yeah,
She's got that goo trap in her face.
Oh
What?
my god.
Just white goo.
Mm.
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 Delicious.
Dang, Goo Trap.
It's just
You had some pineapples this morning, didn't you?
Oh god. No, I ate a whole onion.
Oh no.
I did not enjoy those first couple episodes with her because they were treating her like crap.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Like it felt mean. It
was
straight
very
up mean. Like, and she even for a bit was like doing pretty good in the dungeon because she got all mad and she was just starting to smack everything, and then she trips and falls like one time. They're like, "There's that useless bunny again." She's not smart and capable like you and me. We are the best ever. High five.
Yeah.
It kind of feels it's just like this dynamic of like the cool kids, the popular kids at school, and that one kid who really wants them to like her, and they just don't because they're too cool for that.
I did think it was cute when there are a couple of moments in this that obviously don't save it, but that are kind of cute when you see them actually have like, you don't see them get character development. They just tell you that they're cool with with things happening. Like when Tio and Yue are they're shopping or whatever, and Tio's like, "Don't you think it's weird that Hajime is taking Shia on a date to the aquarium and stuff?" And Yue's like, "Well, Shia loves me just as much as she loves him, and it's not in the same way, but we're all bestest of friends in this poly relationship that we all have."
I actually was going to bring that up because I was not expecting something so poignant out of nowhere. And that was kind of like the shining point of the whole anime for me. Because I was like, this conversation is kind of wicked wholesome and kind of really cool. I think in the sub it said, "Shia likes me in a different way than she likes Hajime."
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was real cool.
But she likes me just as much, or what? Something like that. It's like, hey, that's wholesome as shit. I love that.
Yeah. I loved that restaurant scene, probably more than I liked anything else. It was probably because Hajime wasn't even there.
Damn.
And Tia wasn't being a weird, creepy BDSM pervert in public, but...
Speaking of which, though, offhandedly, I'm wondering if this passes that one test where it's like, are there two women who talk to each other not about Hajime? I'm trying to remember the name of it. Like, if two women talk about something other than the main male character.
I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, I don't...
Bechdel test.
Okay. I don't know if it does, because the whole way they get to that conversation is using Hajime as the conduit to get there.
Mm-hmm. And like pretty much any time it cuts to any group that isn't Hajime, they're talking about, "Oh, is he okay? I'm just thinking about Hajime right now." That's all I can think about.
And you go back to the isekai classroom even, like months later, they're still like, "I couldn't protect you, Nagumo."
Yeah.
Ah!
The other thing too, like they skip the isekai. And that's so funny to me. Like it happens in media res. He's like falling already. He's like, "You probably wondered how I got into this situation." Well, let me start by telling you, first off, this is another world. Okay, back up. Yup, isekai. I don't know. It didn't really add anything having that backdrop there because they practically skipped it anyways.
It didn't need to. It didn't need to be that. Like, I guess it's the only motivation that Hajime has at this point. He wants to go back to his home world with his monster girl harem,
Yep.
with his monster girl family.
Could you imagine? Okay, so he says he's 17. All right, so he's maybe even a well, I guess it's different in Japan. I don't know, but like in America, that'd be like a junior in high school. As in, like, this guy was probably just getting noogies by the seniors a few months before. And now he's walking up to his classmates like, if you get in my way, I will shoot you in the face with this revolver in front of everyone. Okay?
Don't
All right?
fucking test me, bro.
Don't
test me.
cross me. But for real, watch your back.
But
for real,
watch you
I will
back.
shoot you dead. Okay? Don't test me. I did not forget about the noogies, okay? Don't test me. I have a gun now.
I think that's another part of the whole, like, self-insert bullshit is they cut back to, like, little tiny flashbacks at various points, and you see him, like, sleeping on the desk and, like, getting pushed by the kid who tried to murder him back in the day before they got isekai'd. It's like, okay, got it. This is the bullied kid. He got strong now. And his vampire loli tsundere girlfriend knows that the bully did it.
Somehow. Well, I guess he probably would have told her.
Yeah.
I mean, he mentioned that he'd been betrayed, and I think that he caught a glimpse of who had done it.
Mm-hmm.
So he probably told
He
her.
probably knew.
For some reason, he didn't mention it to his teacher or anyone else.
He didn't smoke the classmate that tried to murder him either.
Really feels like he would have. Like, he just wants a reason.
Especially since Yue 100% referenced the fact that she knows, and that they know that he's the one who did it. Because dude tried to, like, interrupt their fight or something at the end, and Yue turned around like, "You won't get in the way again, will you?"
It would have totally been in character for him to just after the fight walk up and be like, "Nope." Just shoot him. Like, I kind of agree with every other character. Like, he's totally nuts. It's funny because, like, as a casual observer, like, I relate way more to, like, Aiko, his teacher.
Mhm.
I relate way more to her, where she's just like, dude, what is up? What is your problem? And he's just, I'm just tough now. I got no mercy left, not a drop.
We're left with all my hair color and my my eye colors.
I worked real hard, lost all my mercy, and killed a lot of things, ate some meat.
What happened to your arm and your eyes? I worked real hard. That's what happened.
I leveled up.
Leveled up.
I literally leveled
I
up.
literally did a lot of leveling up.
What is up with that? They're just they're like checking their PDAs like, oh my gosh, I know how hard rocks are now, just instinctively. And this PDA tells me this.
That's isekai shit right there. That's just the way it goes. See, because Sword Art Online happened, so now all the games, even if they get transported to another world, need to have stats and abilities and
grinding in all shapes and forms.
Mm-hmm.
It's so clunky and it just feels so weird. It doesn't feel right. Like I don't know. This doesn't feel like a video game world, kind of.
No, that's a common. It gets more common the more isekai you've seen. It's not a game world, but they treat it like a game world.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like even in the good isekais, like outside of ReZero. I think ReZero might be, I'm trying to think of all the isekais I've seen. I think there are only 2 that I've seen that don't have the like weird stat system. It's ReZero and the Saga of Tanya the Evil, which has a season 2 coming out, which might be interesting to look at season 1 because that has stuff going on in it that might be interesting to talk about. If you know, you know.
I don't know. It just kind of steals from that feeling of, yeah, you worked so hard and you earned this.
Mm-hmm. No, you're in the XP.
No, yeah, it's just he eats some meat and he's like, and now here's a minigun.
Eat some meat. Now here's a minigun.
I want to see him crafting those individual bullets, okay? If you've got like 10,000 bullets to take out your 60,000 person army, yeah, I want to see you like individually cranking in one bullet at a time. Don't give me this like, oh, I just suddenly have this whole chain of minigun ammo.
I need a filler season where Hajime is making all of those bullets, where all the other members of the harem are just walking around doing like slice of life things.
Yes. Yes. That would be awesome.
That would, I think, be a much more interesting show than this.
Also, like, he counted that army by sight. He's like, oh, it looks like about 50,000. No, 60,000. Yep. Definitely 60,000. Somebody drops some matches on the ground, I'll count them. I won't even look. Sense it with my feet. That's how powerful I am.
He's got that gemstone eyeball, though. Also, how does that gem interface with his eye? If he lost his eye, there's nothing there connecting it to his brain. There's nothing. There's no reason that he can't. There's no reason that gem needs to be in his head. He could just have it in his pocket.
Magic.
He could like get a glass eye and actually have an eye instead of trying to be Mr. Cool Guy with an eye patch. It's like, I just put a gemstone in my eye socket because it's super fucking metal.
The fact that it was his eye and also his arm reminds me of Metal Gear, which
Oh,
Metal
word.
Gear.
I don't know if that was at all intentional, but like
He is riding.
it feels like that's another cool guy that they want to be like. I am surprised that they didn't find a way to have him have devil horns because he's that bad. That bad. He rides
He's
a
that
motorcycle.
bad.
Oh God! The thing that makes it, I think, the thing that annoys me a lot about the way they built Hajime is that you're supposed to like him. He's supposed to be this super cool guy, and he's moved on. He's so far. He's beyond this high school bullshit. You know, he's just so much more enlightened than all his classmates because they're all still worried about high school shit. You know, and here he is. He's going off to save the fucking world and shit. And look how cool he is with his monster harem, and all his classmates are like,
look how cool he is.
I don't know. The whole thing is just like, because every time you go back to the classmates, they're still talking about him and how like they're all still like heartbroken. He's gone.
Yeah, and like it kind of strikes me that he kind of feels like he's doing the right thing because the writers know that he has to. And so they're like giving reasons like, oh, he doesn't want to be a good guy, but they'll do this for him in return, whatever. It's like playing D&D, you know, and the group is like trying to strum up a reason for like, I mean, we've got like no motivation to do this. You do realize that. And the DM's like, I mean, you could just say you just want to go kill the bad guys, I guess, but you're chaotic evil, so you would probably need a personal reason to do it. It's like, okay. I don't know. It really feels like he's two steps away from becoming the ultimate bad guy of this world and just not giving a crap about it. And like all of his harem just being like, I never saw this coming. He seemed like such a nice guy.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, because of how much everything revolves around him. Like, he goes from at the start of the episode to be such a nice guy. I'm gonna save all my teammates to, yo, dog, I got like 5 ladies that all want me.
I don't even care about.
I don't even care about them. I don't care about one.
They can go die. I don't care.
I don't even care. I don't even care.
about
One of them even gets off
don't
on me
care.
ignoring her. It just makes her like me more.
I'm gonna get them all pregnant, and then not pay attention to the children.
Honestly, like I don't even feel like the way that he treats the different characters even makes that much sense to me.
Mm-mm.
I guess I can kind of see how he gets along with Yue because they're both kind of antagonistic to other people.
Antisocial.
But like the way that they just immediately are like, I hate Shia. She's so stupid and useless. She's the worst person ever.
Stupid bunny. Stupid bunny.
I don't know. Like it doesn't feel like some of the it feels like they just were right out the gate like this is the relationship they're gonna have. They're gonna immediately start acting that way to each other.
Mm-hmm. Like we spent 2 months researching ancient magics together. So we're lovers forever now.
Didn't he introduce her as his lover at one point?
He did.
Mhm.
He did do that.
This is my lover. Everyone. Everyone.
That's
Everyone.
what he was to his classmates and teacher.
Everyone.
One of
Meet
them
my-
asked, who's this girl? And he's like, this is my lover.
Just imagine this poor teacher. She's like, you know what? A couple months ago, I wanted to get these kids ready for the workplace. Now we're getting ready to survive this mythical world. One of my students ran away and came back with a lover, vampire. She looks like 12, but he assures me that she's 300. So I mean, I could not believe that they went there. I could not believe that they did that trope. Like so obvious. Wah.
I just don't have words for it. All I can do is shake my head that they like it drives home the whole that like the self-insert shit even more with that stuff. It's just like, yep, got it. All right, we're doing this.
It was funny to me. It kind of feels like the characters were like extra sexualized when they were just inserted into the party. So like Yue was nude for most of the first Labyrinth arc, and then she never really does that ever again. And she just kind of left on that clothing that she found there, right?
I did appreciate that they stopped doing that with her
Yeah.
at a certain point. But like, yeah, then they just had Shia for all the fan service, like literal fan service character. Like, oh, she swings this hammer.
She swing the
While
hammer.
she's swinging this hammer and flying through the air, her ass has to be up in the air. And you know where that camera's gonna be? Right up that butt.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't prepared. I thought you were going to say something completely different. Like, maybe.
I can only think of Amy from Sonic. Like anything
Yes.
that's got like a hammer that's as big as they are, I just think of Amy.
I mean, even Amy's ass is in the air.
Don't start.
Oh God,
No.
I'm sorry. No, we're going to backtrack.
We're not
we don't want the
going
Sonic
there.
fan base here.
This is not
I've
that
seen-
kind of
I've-
podcast.
I've seen this fan fiction before.
Yeah, what are you guys' favorite tags? I like Monster Girl.
Oh my gosh, have you seen number 1606742? I don't know how many numbers they have. It's a thing.
Yeah.
I don't exactly know how it works.
Who was y'all's favorite character? I need an of the
You know,
like.
oh,
If you want to do
boy.
overall or of
That's
the
a hard
harem,
question, legitimately.
I know.
Aiko, probably.
Teacher.
Yeah, because she's like the one person making any sense at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like I relate with her. Like every other character is just gone bonkers. Like one of the students ran off and gathered an army of 60,000 to fight this other classmate of mine. They're all swinging spells, and she's just standing there like, I mean, gardening is the one thing that makes sense to me. You do you.
She's a farmer class, you know.
You do you.
She's the goddess of plenty, you know. Like how that wasn't introduced until like Hajime did his speech, the whole goddess of plenty bit.
That was weird.
And then, like, I thought he was just making stuff up off the top of his hand. And then, like, the student rolls in and he's like, I was sent on a mission to assassinate the goddess of plenty. And I'm like, wait a minute. You mean that's established? This is not just some... This wasn't just him trying to prop up his teacher to, like, be more important than she is? Hiro, who is your favorite?
So if I'm going off of the harem, like not choose anyone from the harem, I think.
Do you have a favorite character, and then do a favorite character, then your favorite harem character?
Okay.
Okay, wait, real quick. Is Aiko considered part of the harem?
I don't think so.
I don't. Yeah, I
a bit
don't
of
think
a-
so. But for like 2 seconds,
No.
it felt like they were saying.
Oh
she was.
God!
They I don't think he needed to administer that form of first aid in that way.
No,
I mean,
I
it's
don't think
true.
mouth to
What
mouth was
that
necessary
for?
in that
No.
instance.
Like you just pour it in their mouth.
You gotta get the teacher fetish in there. We got all these other fetishes in there. We gotta get this teacher-student fetish in there, else what are we doing?
Okay, but like out of the harem, Shia, just because I feel bad for her.
Oh, I mean,
And well, not just because I feel bad, but also like she doesn't deserve what she gets. They're so mean.
I don't know. I like Shia, but I mean, she would be my favorite in the harem. Out of the harem, I think it's Koki, Kouki, the righteous boy. The boy is like,
Oh, the paladin type.
I'm gonna save the world. Yeah.
that tracks.
That
Hero
tracks.
likes the paladin type. He's like the blonde
Mhm.
paladin dude. I didn't even feel like
Yep.
he was that much of a character, but I mean, he's a blonde paladin.
I mean, he didn't do a lot, but you know, I like his attitude.
I like his attitude.
He's got a good attitude about him. He is very goody-goody. He's very lawful good type shit. Like, I did think it was interesting that he was gonna smoke this demon girl, just stab her through the face with a sword, and then he saw the locket and was like, oh, like actually had
He had it froze.
a pause. So like he actually has like morals, which was a weird change of pace because you're just so used to watching Hajime and all the squad just committing genocide for like 12 episodes.
Not the place though. Not the time, dude.
Not
I
the
was
time.
standing up and
Yeah.
like clapping my hands and stamping my feet like, no, this is so dumb. I hate this. To stab her?
She is trying to murder you.
Yeah, like she just tried to murder you.
I felt the same way.
She's gonna continue attempting to murder you now because you didn't kill her first. Good job, guy.
I couldn't believe it. I was screaming. I was like, what?
Why, dude?
And even after Hajime murders her, he's still like, why did you murder her? No, stop murdering.
Oh, stop killing bad people.
Yeah, it's not like they're gonna turn around and kill me. Oh,
I went back. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about voice acting here.
wait, you gotta tell us your character.
Oh, my characters. I liked
You're not getting out of this.
the Ninja Girl. I don't know her name. God, I gotta look it up.
Ninja girl.
Not ninja. She didn't like wear ninja shit. She had the like the.
Oh, the dragon.
Let me see. Ari. No, not the dragon. I'm gonna go with she. I have to go with. I have to go with Shia for the in the harem. Like I think Shia is clearly the most top heavy.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
The most buoyant. She's really gonna help if they got
Yeah,
swim.
I love her personality.
She's got a big personality.
Oh fuck!
She's got a big personality. I thought the ears were cute. You know.
Shizuku is her name. She's the girl who he made the sword for in the last
Like
fight.
the original love interest or whatever.
No, that was the. They have very similar names, but
I gotta say, I was having because the main cast, the main characters are so wildly varied and so very different from everyone else. I had the hardest time differentiating the classmates because they all kind of felt real similar to me. They were all blending together into one mega
Yeah.
classmate in my brain. They were just kind of the amorphous class. They're the legion of high schoolers.
yeah. Kaori is the one who is the healer, the righteous I love you Hajime
Okay.
at the very end. Though that
So
the
what
confession.
kink is her?
The nurse
pure,
class.
pure human good girl.
No, she wears like a nurse outfit when she's fighting.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's a healer. You know, she has to dress-
She has to wear
Part.
a nurse's cap for some reason.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that felt real stupid too. Was that all of them had their their mobile game type, Yeah, I'm a healer, so here's my nurse cap and here's my nurse outfit instead of something that will actually protect me if I get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, I'd say Shizuku is probably my favorite. I don't know. Like, I don't have a reason because all the classmates are kind of the same to an extent, but I don't know. She felt kind of like she was the coolest, I guess, of everybody.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like. So I was like, you know what? She seems cool. She seems like a cool chick. I can get down with this from a character perspective. And I think it's weird that at the end of the first season, they're like, oh, so she's the real final boss. When they're looking at Shizuku. Like, Kaori and Yue are like... It's during the end credits. Shizuku is like, thank you for giving me this sword. You can have it back. And Hajime is like, no, it's yours. And Shizuku's like, I will use it as an extension of my own body. And then it shows Yue and Kaori, like, peering over through the bushes, being like, oh, so she's the final love boss.
Oh,
God. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
And I'm
love
like,
boss.
but they've literally never interacted before, like, this moment and the sword thing. What do you mean?
I have never in my life seen a situation where two people like someone else and they just have this friendly ribbon competition, like, I'll make them love me more. Let alone like 4 different women, like, all right, time for a friendly competition for this one person's heart. Let's go.
Maybe I need to watch more Sister Wives on TLC for that.
Maybe.
Oh no!
Every moment that when one of my friends like a girl that I like, you know what I mean? It's the bro code. I don't know.
I have no idea why they like him so much. Like, he is the least romantic.
'Cause he's edgy.
He's practically a body. He's so cold. He's never nice at all.
Oh, that's why, because they're so hot, so they need to be cooled off.
He's got to just be a wet blanket.
He's such a wet blanket. That's it. He's a wet
oh my
blanket.
God.
I need a wet blanket for all this arousal I'm feeling. Oh man, we need information, Dragon.
What?
You're finally awake.
God, why is this in my ass?
Caught you crossing the border.
What? Oh, no.
You're finally awake.
Oh, God. Get this out of my ass.
Well,
I've quit.
we will, but first, we've got to tell you about our Discord,
Wait.
which has so many friendly people in it who are going to be talking probably about this because we're including the podcast. So,
Yeah.
if you think this is hilarious and you want to talk to somebody about how funny this joke is, then go to our Discord. It's in the description.
This is a curated bit. We rehearsed this multiple times before
God.
we started it. We do watch-alongs in the Discord. You can watch anime with us, Dragon.
Uh-huh.
In
do
the
you
Discord.
do you like anime?
I love anime.
If I
That's
punch
great, that's good.
if I punch the rod, will it help you like anime more?
Yes. I mean,
Too
no.
late.
Too late, punched.
Too late. Yo, this is good exercise.
This is good exercise.
God, just get this out of me, please. I'm sorry.
Well, first, we got to tell you about one more thing
Oh my God.
that we have to tell you about.
What do you have to tell me? Why is this my... Tell me that.
We couldn't wake you up, okay? Jeez. We literally no other option. Literally no other way.
Let me bust out my camcorder and make a movie out of this so I can make a commentary track to put on my Patreon later.
What? What does this have to do with my ass?
Is it an anime ass?
Yeah, my anime ass.
Well, we have a Patreon where we talk about anime movies, and we do commentary tracks over anime movies. in a Riff Tracks / Mystery Science Theater 3000 format, and you can play the audio track while you watch the movie. And it's like you're watching the movie with the 3 senpais, which one of them has been violated in the making of this mid-roll.
Yeah. I'll subscribe to the Patreon. Please just get this
Heck
out.
yeah, you will.
All right. Well, now I think we told. Is there anything else we need to talk to give this dragon a stern finger wag about?
I don't believe so.
No more
I
fingers.
think they've learned their lesson. Someone get a good grip over here.
I gotta tie this rope to the end of this rod. And hold on, let me summon my Hummer.
Oh, it's twitching a little bit. Oh, that's kind
oh.
of weird. Oh, that's nasty.
God! Oh, no.
Oh, look at it. All right. All right, you're going to want to hit the gas now.
Wait, what?
I think we're all on board that Chia was our favorite, like, personality wise. I think that, like, I wish that there was less ecchi. Like, I maybe cut it back from like 10 upskirt shots an episode to like 2, and I'd be more okay with it. But like,
I don't even feel like those are her fault, which is a weird kind of way to think.
no,
But like, it's always
because
her
this is
tripping over and getting splattered in the face, and like,
Yeah.
it feels like even the camera guy is being a jerk. She's like, "Give me some privacy, hello, camera guy. Could you like not just give me the upskirt all over the screen?"
The amount of times you see like enemies or whatever, like from behind through her legs, is this too many? Just too much.
So much. We were going to talk about voice acting.
Oh yeah, I swap back and forth between the sub and the dub periodically. And how did you guys watch it before I go?
I watched the dub for the first 4 or 5-ish episodes, and then I switched to the sub.
I watched the dub the first time I watched it, but then the second time I watched it
The
sub.
whole way
Okay.
through, dude.
Yo, that dub was rough.
That dub
Yeah,
was
the dub was rough.
so hard. Like, I actually like it actually massively helped my viewing experience when I switched from the dub. I hate his stupid voice. He's still got that nerdy nasally quality to it.
Gravelly.
Yeah,
like
he sounds like someone talking into a mirror, like, don't get in my way, cause I'm gonna kill you. But he's like flexing in the mirror, like, oh yeah, I lifted like 5 pounds today. I used the 5-pound weights.
He had some real I'm having imaginary arguments
Oh, that's
in the
it.
shower
That's it.
energy.
He's like
with that
thinking up
voice.
clapbacks from like 5 days ago. This would have really got him. I'll try to set this conversation up with someone else instead. Do it again.
Oh, had some real energy. That energy to him. The classmates outside of Shizuku and Kaori were all real rough also. It was like, especially the students that were with the teacher, the like 4 kids that were with the teacher. I watched that episode dubbed because I was playing with my cat while I was watching it because I kept putting it off until last night. So I was just like, ugh. But those voice actors were real not good. And I don't know, it almost had some like 90s, oh, we just got some people hanging around the studio to say these lines kind of energy. I don't know. It's the Japanese voice acting was significantly better.
Mhm. I wish that we had a little more time establishing Hajime's original character, because it's kind of similar to how like this doesn't even feel like an isekai because we miss that part. Like, it doesn't feel like he's improving because we've kind of only ever known him as the tough guy. Like, for one episode, he was freaking out over stupid stuff like losing his whole arm. And now he's so I don't need anybody.
Freaking out over dumb stuff like needing a prosthetic arm forever.
Yeah. Now he's too cool to care.
He's too cool. I lost my arm. I don't care if you lose your life, bub.
I got a gun.
I got a gun. I got 2 guns now. I have 3, 4, 5 guns now.
Get in my RV.
Get in my RV, you monster lady. Get it?
Where's he getting the gas? Or is he running it on magic?
He's running on magic, obviously. He's got that mana combustion engine. It's the MCE.
Did it have to be vehicles and guns? That's so stupid.
It's all he knows.
It feels like
That's all he knows.
What it feels like. Did either of you play like Age of Empires 1 or 2 back in the day, like the original? So there was like a cheat code where you would type it in and you'd get like a blue with a white striped sports car with machine guns on it. And it was at like top speed. So you click on one side of the map and it would be there in like 5 seconds. Spawn like a couple of those, you pretty much automatically win the game. That's what it felt like to me, was somebody just typing in cheat codes and spawning in motorcycles and miniguns and I don't know, asteroid giant Hadouken Kamehameha balls over everyone. Felt like cheat codes.
I had a fucking brain blast just now.
Yeah.
So you know how when they're traveling with the teacher and all the kids, and he spawns the Hummer,
Yeah.
and then it shows the scenes from inside the Hummer, and none of the teacher and classmates are there.
They're in the trunk.
He said, "Yeah." He said, "If there's no room inside, get in the trunk." He literally is transporting his friends around in a trunk of the Hummer.
He literally can spawn anything. Why not a bus or whatever? And like he was also like, I can't take you guys along. You'll slow me down because I have a motorcycle. And then they convince him to bring him along. He's like, well, I mean, I guess I can spawn a bigger vehicle. That way you won't slow me down. Okay, dude. Like that was your whole argument. That was your entire argument, was you guys will slow me down because I got a motor vehicle. I'll just make a bigger one, I guess.
You got me there.
Ah, gee.
Oh,
They got vehicles bigger than motorcycles. Ah, got me there. Don't look as cool on a in a Humvee though. I'm surprised like his vehicles didn't have like flames on them or like rock music blaring.
True.
Little dice.
We need to achieve ramming speed.
Yeah, we need like a ramming bar on the front.
Yeah. Maybe that's what they should have done.
You know what? Yes, that would redeem it for me. If he rammed something with it, then I'd be cool.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The drag.
Yep.
I didn't mean like that.
Oh, okay. I was really confused.
No.
Tell Shia to stop presenting on the motorcycle, okay?
Oh, holy crap.
I don't have much else to say. I can't think of like I think I had a long series of groans. I did. It felt a little bit like other isekai, like the time I got reincarnated as a slime, where it's like, okay, except instead of gaining one new character every 4 episodes, you gain one new member of the harem in like a single episode. Like that's kind of what happened with the dragon. It's kind of what happened with the merfolk girl. It's kind of what happened with Shia, where they were just like, all right, we got to build this harem building.
Man, I just feel like Slime did it way better than this anime did. I mean, I know like Slime has way more episodes, but
yeah, Slime has 25, at least season 1. I gotta watch season 2. Season 2, the bits I've seen from season 2 look like they wail way harder than season 1 did. And they got that dope Fire Force sound to it, where it's got the bass blasted, like blown out sound effects in battle that I'm like way into. But
I think the fatal flaw with this anime for me is that nothing ever feels difficult Like none of the
Oh,
fights feel
yeah.
like anything's really on the line because the main character never like the closest he comes to dying is at the very start, and obviously he's not going to die in episode 1.
Yeah.
But he never even seems like slightly concerned, like, well, crap, I might be in trouble. No, it's always like, oh, I'll just get my bigger gun. I guess we're getting the bigger gun out.
Yue, cast your bigger spell.
But nothing ever felt tense. It felt like somebody playing on story mode in a video game, just like, yep, I'm overpowered. Yep, here's the boss. Schwink, schwink. Okay, what's the next part of the story? I don't care. I gotta get this review in before 5.
I did all the side quests, and now I'm overpowered for the main quest line.
Even the way he acts towards other people, he treats them like NPCs. He's like, "Oh, you're real concerned about this, aren't you? The extinction of all the bunny beastmen." I mean, that would make me look kind of bad, I guess. But I really want to get back to the main story. Crap.
Yo, what happened with the bunny beast men though? Like, let's talk about how apparently Hajime just taught them all to fight, and then all of a sudden they became bloodthirsty
I'm
monsters.
telling you, it's the meat. Gotta be the meat.
Oh, you're right.
You're
though. I
right,
forgot.
though. It has to be the meat.
Yeah, like they were like, we killed more monsters. It was super fun watching the blood drain out of them.
Oh, that's right. No,
Like
Yeah.
yo, they lost their minds. It was kind of weird. Like if I was Shia, I'd kind of be like, what did you do to like all these friends that I've had my whole life? They're all vicious murderers now.
She was like super jazzed that they were ready to go up. Here I go killing again. Like, they're like, she was like, yeah, no, that's good. I'm glad that they're all a bunch of bloodthirsty monsters. Let's go.
And just like every other like the classmates have this sort of, I guess, bubble of sanity or something. Cause like the bunny people were also like, Master, take us with you. Let us expand your harem, please. He's like, oh, no, guys, I can't take like 50 of you. That is way too much to animate.
That's way too much anime.
Animation.
That sucked. Animation kind of was not great.
Sure. Just putting the knife right into the
I'm
animator
sorry.
for all
I'm
threat.
sorry.
Like, they even ease into it.
You could tell they were cutting corners.
My idea for a bit at the start when I was thinking about it last night was like, before Shark came up with the great bit that we started this episode with, was I'm trying to make a monster girl anime that caters to all of my sexual fetishes, and then one of you would be like, I just learned how to use Blender like 10 minutes ago. Is that right?
Yo, I think the first time it was really, really obvious to me was they were like in a hallway and boulders were coming at him, and he tries shooting the boulder. He's like, crap, bullets don't work on boulders. And she is like, I'm gonna give it the good old Mario smack. It like doink, like boink, 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 boink. Like it looks super bad. It's just like, okay, so we make a sphere and we give it a rock texture, and now we make it bounce.
Give it a rock
there
texture.
you go. And Bob's your uncle.
What's a light source?
Dink, 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 dink. Like it just, there's like no
the
weight.
couple times that they didn't use the CG monsters in the fights looked so much better than the times they used the CG monsters.
Yeah, it had this sort of PS1 cutscene kind of style to it, you know, where like they were like, we're gonna pre-render this and make it look extra nice, so we're gonna make their skin like shinier and smoother than in the rest of the game. It kind of looks like clay. That looks super good, guys. Nice. Like there was one where I swear there was like
Hero's shaking his head over there.
I don't know if it's like, I think it was like during the dragon fight where like the character was talking and it was just a still frame of their head. I think it was like just a still frame of the dragon head talking to them. Like it's a thing to just have a still frame, but it was super obvious. It was real obvious. Like there was no motion in the frame at all. Just like a picture of a dragon talking at you.
Then later with the dragon, when she's being sexually tortured into giving information, her mouth is moving when she's talking real fast, and it made me realize why they probably made it a still frame.
It's just like on a hinge. Wah, 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 wah.
You were shaking your head like you had something to say.
No, I mean, I'm just, I just think it's, I didn't think it was as bad as the PlayStation 1 cutscene, but I was just, the analogies are just funny.
Oh, got it.
I'm just saying, I just want to play Painkiller now. Painkiller slapped.
Word, Painkiller whales.
The cutscenes are goofy though. But
well, yeah.
But yeah, let's take that brief aside. That interrogation scene, not necessary. Somebody wanted that.
They need information though, Shark.
It was too long. Also, like
there's a plot reason. I thought of a plot reason.
There has to be.
There's a plot reason.
I mean, I guess that's how she figures out she's into being in pain.
See,
no,
There
not
we
that.
go.
She had that was how she broke the mind control spell.
Oh, butt stuff.
Okay.
God,
I don't know. Like
I'm gonna be honest. When I recommend this, I totally forgot there was all this shit in it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know where. Now I feel like our podcast is on a completely different level.
No. Here's the thing.
We have ascended.
Well, another reason we chose this is because outside of 2 series that we've already done episodes on, this is the most popular anime that is airing the season that this episode is being released. The most popular show, besides Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer, on my anime list.
Wait, is
not overall, but for the season of
Okay.
Winter 2022, this is the 3rd most popular show. It goes the final part of the final season of Attack on Titan, the Red Light District arc of Demon Slayer, Arifureta season 2. That is the popularity rankings.
Y'all are degenerates.
Y'all are degenerates.
Read a
Look
book.
at yourself in the mirror.
Read a book.
read a book.
Read a light novel every once in a while. Come on.
Oh God, no! That's where this No, this is a light novel adaptation.
Oh,
Shark,
God.
no,
No,
don't do
well,
that.
not
This
this
is too much reverse psychology.
reverse.
This probably works a lot better as a light novel, I'm sure.
They could just imagine while they're reading what they're saying. I don't.
Yeah, they could imagine they're the main character.
She breastily bounced into the room. So I imagine she is an introduction.
Oh my God.
Her personality was best described as perky. She was just so youthful, full of energy.
And the steel rod rammed inside of her.
Virile personality.
I peeked my mic hard there.
Oh man. Yeah, this is the thing. Like that, it's not like Hero. It's not like you were like, let's watch Arifureta. Like we had a couple choices.
Yeah, it's true.
And it came down to like we came down between a little bit insider baseball. It came down between Vanitas no Carte and Arifureta. We're like, Arifureta is more popular. That was kind of the final thing, besides the fact that Hero had already seen it, and we're like, someone could vouch for it a little bit, and it's more popular anyway, so that's an easy choice. Most popular. The thing is rated 6.5 on Mal. I don't get it. Are you guys really that horny?
For real.
Audience, are you really that horny?
I'm telling
Now
you.
I know why I don't remember a lot of it. I watched it in the beginning of the year.
Yo, word.
What a way to start 2022.
This isn't even like good horny bait.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Eh.
I've seen better.
The thing about it that kills me is like, because I've been getting into like romance anime and shit. Like I watched Toradora. I watched My Senpai is Annoying. That show wails.
I do kind of want to watch that.
It's fluffy and cute in all the good ways, and it gives me a heart boner. And then I watch this, and it tries to give me a real one, and it fails so immensely.
It tries to give me a real boner.
I don't know how else to describe it. I find no.
I was soft the entire time.
I was. I was. I can't even fathom what kind of person would watch this and be titillated by it.
It's so shallow. Like, nothing feels earned, especially the emotional bits. Every time they're like, oh my gosh, this guy's actually deep and sensitive. I'm like, no, he's not. A broken clock is right twice a day, you know? Like, that's every time that he like seems sensitive, it was on accident.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're so accepting of poly relationships. It's like, well, because that's the show. The show is poly relationship, the anime, plus monsters.
And he didn't say it.
It
would be
it.
cool if maybe he said it.
Mm-hmm. It was one of the Stockholm Syndrome waifus that said it.
Yeah. But this feels like it wants to be junk food, but it's not even good junk food. So like you're just kind of feeling bad for eating it. You're like, oh, this tastes awful, and it's like 99% sugar.
It's like that Sour Patch Kids popcorn.
What? What?
I'm Googling this right now.
Why are you standing up and walking to another room?
Wait,
He's retrieving something. No.
Is this?
He
Oh
could
my
go
god!
all the way to the cupboard.
Not the. Oh my god!
Candy pop popcorn. Ugh. It's like it's got
made with Sour Patch Kids bits. Unopened.
Oh, obviously
don't
preserved.
yeah, no. That's gonna be like in a museum someday. Holy cow.
Anyway,
Did you buy that recently?
let me see what the expiration date. Best by May 20th, 2022. So
That's
yes.
what we like to see, baby. I'll go into my local grocery mart.
They've got other kinds there too. But that's Arifureta, is Sour Patch Kids popcorn.
That's gross, though.
Junk food that you can truly feel bad for eating.
God.
You're going to regret everything. You're going to regret what you're tasting. You're going to regret the things it does to your stomach. Wonderful.
It's in stock at Walmart.
It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt on the way out too. It's not just spiritual pain.
Oh, I got that sour booty. Hero's like looking up where to buy this. Hero is undeterred.
I am. Listen, I've eaten spicy stuff, and my butt is on fire. I'm ready to see what this is gonna do to my ass.
Hero is you're as ready as he'll ever be.
Oh, that bidet's gonna get a workout.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
The water bill is gonna go through the roof.
Through the roof. Through the roof.
Do the roof.
That's a lot of bidet action.
Oh man, what a wonderful Cowboy Bebop reference.
I know.
God damn it. God damn it. Well, there you go. The first in the first of a new series of comparing anime to food. Arifureta.
It's like the moist meter, but for like food. Yeah, I'd give this.
Yeah,
I'd give this one about a Sour Patch Kids popcorn out of 10. Anyway, that's it. See ya.
That's it. See ya.
It's like all of the moms in America suddenly creamed their pants and cried out for more Monster Girl harem.
Listen, I am not. I don't dislike it because it's horny.
No, I
It
don't.
kind of is distracting to the real story. Like, I can deal with horny, but like none of the horny feels earned. I hate the main character so much. He doesn't deserve the horny. Everyone else deserves some of that horny, but not him. And I don't know.
That's
agree.
right.
No,
You
there's
at
nothing-
home deserve the horny.
Exactly. You listeners at home,
You deserve it more.
you deserve
You
it.
deserve some horny in your life. Mwah.
Sounded like I get to go back to like a character that I did like. I'm trying to think of things that I liked about it now. I'm trying to stay positive. I liked some of the trope, some like humor, like the things that were on the nose a little bit. Like the character who's always in the background with his hair over his eyes. His power was he can go invisible and nobody can see him. Because that character is in all of these shows where he's just a background character and he has like 2 speaking lines and they just never draw his eyes and he just doesn't do anything. But I will say, pointing out that it's a bad thing and making fun of yourself for doing it doesn't make it good. This sun is fucking killing me right now.
Shut the window.
Can you see it?
Well,
I can
you are
see
a
it.
ray of sunshine in our lives.
You're just a bright, shiny boy.
You're my sunshine.
Thank you.
My only sunshine.
I have a coworker that calls me Sunshine, and I call her Moonshine.
Oh,
Oh, why do you
Yo.
call her moonshine?
She shines like the moon.
You should say that because she has an intoxicating presence.
That's perfect. Yo.
Yo, we here to explain all the nicknames.
Well,
I got nothing more. I think I talked about the animation. I think that was the last bit I wanted to get to.
Yeah, do you have anything you'd want to talk about, Hero?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, is it time to get dirty? Is it time to jump into this Sour Patch Kids popcorn
Let's rip
tub?
open that bag and shove our hand deep in it. Let's go.
Oh no.
Only if there's a tsundere vampire loli in there with me.
I don't think I want to go first because I'm not even certain in what ballpark I want to rate this thing.
Here, do you want to go first?
Sure. I'll be honest with you. I'll keep it a buck. I don't know what I would want to give this because
We're all kind of in the same
because
boat.
it's just like, it's definitely not going to be the highest thing I ever rated. I'll tell you that. I probably it sounds bad. I'm going to feel gross saying it because I probably give it a 5. Probably give it a
Dang.
5.
Hero's tiptoeing up to the edge
I am tiptoeing to the edge.
of the sub 5 review. I'm jumping into that. I'd probably give this like a 3.
Oh, jeez, you jerk! You jumped
just
in.
diving in.
You just
I'm diving in hard. I practically cracked my noggin on the bottom. Like
It's okay. Good thing it's popcorn and not water.
True.
Yo, like I could not for the life of me have a good time watching this. Like I legitimately had to just turn off my brain and just put it on and make myself finish this thing. Like it was such a struggle. I knew from like about the part where he started talking to UA onwards, I was like, I don't think I like this character. I think I hate this guy. And it just continues and he just stays insufferable. And I really, really hate this character so much. Holy crap. Bring back Subaru. At least he was trying to be a good person. This guy's just like, but my cold carelessness is my best trait. It's what makes me so awesome. It's how little I care. And I don't care about you either, dude. Screw you. So yeah, like I'd say about 3, like -2 enjoyment beyond 5.
I could see I could see the audience for this show is clearly not 30-something, young 30-something
Yeah.
year old
Yeah.
people.
This is for horny teenagers.
It is very clearly, I could see 16, 15-year-old Time Muffin being way into Arifureta. And that makes that I went on a spiritual journey a little bit while I was thinking about how I wanted to rate this. And I was like, oh no. I know that if I had seen this when I was a young buck, I would have been way into it. And I'm glad I didn't. Because Hooey. Boy, this would have negatively affected my life if I would have seen this earlier. Just, I don't know. He's got that whole goth aesthetic. He's got, he's so cool because he knows everything that's going on and nobody else does. Because I'm the smartest person in the world. Like every 15 and 16-year-old thinks they know everything. Because they're starting to become their own people. We all went through that. But maybe it was just me. But I don't know. It's a thing where the animation wasn't good. The voice acting on the dub was rough. The voice acting in the Japanese was okay. I just found myself trying so hard to find things to like at the end that it made it a chore. And also I can't give this a higher score than JoJo Part 2. So I'm going to give it a 3.5.
Dang. Rough stuff. Didn't get anything above a 5. Do you think this anime could have been improved if the main character was Shadow the Hedgehog?
Probably.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
If this was
There
Sonic,
we go.
if this was Sonic, you replace Kaoru, big, strong, beefy boy, paladin boy with Big the Cat.
There we go.
Done.
Cat.
I am the ultimate life form.
Sonic the Hedgehog is... Boy, there aren't any other male characters, are there?
Oh, there's Tails.
No, I mean like in the anime.
Oh, yeah.
There's just a lot of girl
There isn't,
characters.
no. The bunny people.
Yue would be like Rouge the Bat, I think.
Oh, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
She is Amy, obviously. We've already
Yeah.
made that comparison.
Aiko could be like whichever one the mom is. Like, it's either cream or vanilla. One of those two.
Cream the Rabbit. Yeah.
And then the little girl can be the other one.
Nermal.
Normal.
From Garfield.
From
Oh my God!
Normal the rabbit.
Nermal the Rabbit. Nermal the Merfolk.
Yo, I felt bad for Normal too. Normal got treated just like she did. Normal was like,
Yeah.
I want to be your friend. And they're like, I'm going to kick you off the table right now. Worthless rabbit.
Yep. Well, there we go. We have successfully extracted this rod of pain from the rectum of this podcast.
Wow, what a relief.
Discord cutting it out, but that was fun.
I don't know where to go with this. I don't know how to wrap such a thing up.
Well, we gotta go fast.
Well, it's time. I just realized I need to go get my prostate exam. I've been Shark Wellington.
I'm Time Muffin. I'm in my refractory period.
No! I'm Hero 19X, and why is there blood coming from my butt? I just woke up. What the hell?
We'll catch you next time. On Pretty Fly First Senpai, where we watch anime with Anime and my dragon mind slave.